Welcome back, guys. I get a ton of questions about this gun. This is a 9-inch Bravo Company 300 blackout upper. Now, this is not my first 300 blackout upper with Bravo Company. I used to have a 12.5 inch. Got rid of that because I wanted to go with something a little bit shorter with the idea of building a backpack type of pistol. I really love the 300 blackout round. I really loved what it could do, but in buying a 12.5 inch upper receiver or that length and barrel, I couldn't build it small enough to go into a backpack. So I hooked a friend up and he picked that up from me, and I turned around and rebought another BCM upper because I liked it so much and got the 9-inch version. A little bit about the upper. It's a continuous taper barrel profile designed for optimal weight, balance, and performance. The barrel profile fluted towards the rear near the chamber area, which increases strength and heat dissipation. It's a tapered barrel profile out front for easier maneuverability. No sharp handguard cap shoulder for improved barrel harmonics and improved accuracy. Muzzle thread in standard 30 calibers, which is 5/8 by 24, and it includes the BCM Comp Mod 1 7.62-300 Black. Bravo Company is taking great care to ensure the best possible performance and interchangeability. However, due to the large operational range of 300 blackout ammunition in the marketplace, BCM cannot guarantee function with all ammunition types in all conditions. These barrels are designed to run with a carbine buffer with subsonic and an H3 buffer with supersonic ammo. Fine-tuning may be required in limited instances based on ammo and buffer choices. I've really followed their rules. I've only shot supersonic for the moment, and I've run an H3 buffer, and I haven't had any issues whatsoever. The barrel, by the way, in twist rate is a 1-in-7 twist. It is a pistol gas system, and roughly it weighs about 2.2 pounds. I got rid of the BCM Comp Mod 1 in favor for a Surefire, because eventually I am going to get myself a Surefire suppressor. Just so you guys know, I'm never going to do a video with a weapon that's loaded. Just so you guys can have a look. Chamber's empty, no rounds, no magazines anywhere. Safety first. We'll start with here. I went and picked up a Bravo Company, I believe this is their flat dark earth colored bolt carrier group. I had spaced it. I did the M-Lock. This is an 8-inch M-Lock. Their new Bravo Company 8-inch M-Lock handguard. They're a little too skinny for me. I like a little bit beefier handguard, but I'm not going to complain about it too much. On top of there, sight-wise, backup iron sights, Knight's Armament, pretty straightforward. I'm a really big fan of these sights. It sucks that I like these sights so much because they're expensive, but that's what I use. I put a Surefire Scout 300 on here. In flat dark earth, I use the M-Lock tape switch, Magpul M-Lock tape switch, and I love these tape switches, period, and they're so hard to get a hold of, with a Magpul Surefire flashlight mount on that side. I've really been wanting to try an EOTech. I've never really had one, so I went and picked up an EOTech. This is the XPS 2-0, so no night vision. But still a 65 MOA circle with a 1 MOA dot in the center. And I figured for a 300 blackout, it would be nice to have some type of a reticle with another point of reference on it. M-Lock rail panels, M-Lock hand stop down here. I was just real careful. I have to be real careful how I put it in. And this is one of the reasons why I don't like a small rail. The gas block is right there. Prevents me from using all of the bolts that come with the M-Lock kit. LMT lower. This lower is an LMT Lewis Machine and Tool. This is their Mars LS. Basically it's an ambidextrous, a full ambidextrous lower. So as you can imagine, when you're actually manipulating the weapon, and you hold that back, you've locked your bolt to the rear. Mag release works just like it should, and then when you're ready to release your bolt, just like that. I haven't used it long enough to really give myself an opinion on whether I fully love it or hate it, but that's that. Moving forward, Geisley supercharging handle. I'm going to run that on there for a while and see how I like it. The only reason why I've gone with Geisley is because of that lip right there on the top. It's supposed to mate up right there and just help with a little bit of gas deflection once I do put a suppressor on it. And let's face it, 300 Blackout is really the round to suppress. How I made this a backpack gun is the Law Tactical side folder. If you have not, I stayed away from these for the longest time because I thought it was kind of a gimmick. But I have to admit, my experience with them now has been pretty solid. SBA3 from SB Tactical Brace. It's been gorgeous. I really liked it so far, to be honest. One thing I do want to say about this before I forget, that I have discovered specifically about this LMT ambi lower. What I've discovered is Pmags are sticky, or at least this Genom 2 Pmag is very sticky in that gun. Now, regular metal mags, not an issue. Lancer, not an issue. Magpul 300 Blackout magazine, not an issue. But a Genom 2 Pmag, even going in, you can feel it. You've got to grab it and pull that bad boy out. So, something to keep in mind if you're in the market for one of these LMT ambi lowers. Regular Pmags, especially because I'm probably going to run these for a while. But if you're going to shoot this in 5.56, regular Pmags aren't going to work, or at least aren't going to work that well. 300 Blackout mags works just fine, so if you did what I did and you put it on a 300 Blackout, you're not going to have too much of an issue. Thanks for watching, guys.